If you guys are worried about Sector 5 being the most difficult sector for feats, do not worry. Vex has got you covered. We got all the feats done in one battle each. Come check it out. What's up, Knights of Vex? And welcome to the last sector for the Kanata Conquest 20. Finally, we got to Sector 5, and I was worried about some of these annoying feats, but don't worry. Same thing as the previous sectors, more cheese, more easy battles. Heading into game, I want to go over exactly my data disk that I was working in this sector. Actually really helpful, nothing crazy. So, like I have mentioned in all my other videos, I am a big proponent and fan of Fortified. Just helps you with the tanky stats, gets you way more defense in case your team gets hit pretty low. This is going to help your survivability. I'm liking the double Ruthless Swiftness stacking. That extra turn meter is really good. If you guys want to add some more survivability feats, you absolutely can. I was just trying to show you the bare minimum you can work with. And then I threw in one single entrenched. But if you guys have like 4 or 5 entrenched, throw it on there. That bonus protection up is only going to help you survive if you have a lower gear team. But the good thing is, guys, for the Order 66 feat and the Riposte, no Galactic Legends, 0 GLs, all non-GL teams. One is a repeat from my previous Conquest guide for SM33. It's going to be a repeat team, but the one node you're going to really want to cheese hard for the Riposte is going to be the Bo-Katan Mandalore node, the mini boss. You're going to be doing the Riposte here, as well as the ability block. One battle each, but we're going to start with Order 66 because that one is pretty tricky for most accounts that don't have a Lord Vader team, but do not worry. As long as you have CX2 at, gear like 8 and has a Zeta, you're good to go. So we're going to go right into the recordings, guys. And show you how I did it. So this is going to be the Order 66 feat. I'm just going to show you exactly the same thing that I showed you before. These are the exact data disks that I was working with. The node that I found was a Phoenix node. Now, you can do this on a number of different nodes. You can do this on a Phoenix, an Ewok node with no AoEs, possibly a Mon Mothma node with no AoEs. It does not matter. As long as you find a node throughout the Conquest with no AoE damage, you're going to be fine. And the good news is that your CX2 is permanently under stealth, so as long as you give them enough survivability, you're going to be fine. I luckily found a Phoenix node, but this can easily be done on an Ewok node as well. But it's the same exact team comp as last time. I'm throwing in C-3PO in there just to help with the confusion so they don't gain buffs. If you're worried about extra survivability, you could swap C-3PO with Barriss. Barriss offers healing on crits. Just in case you're worried about your team getting low, there are some scenarios where Malik gets taken pretty low because there is no voluntary Vanguard this season, which is kind of annoying, but I understand they have to swap the disc out, but this is the strategy, guys. Same thing as last time. You put the weapon tech on your CX2. Always, that's going to help him take more turns. Next thing you want to do is make sure that, okay, you see how, like, there's RNG because there's no voluntary Vanguard? So there, I just start with Disarm on Sabine because she hits kind of hard. Tenacity up for the team. I'm waiting to put the next tech onto Malik, pretty much. So here, I'm just taking my time. Put the health tech on Malik. Boom. The rest is going to be full auto basic. Now, you're going to see, you don't have to swap targets anymore. They fixed the bug where you don't have to swap targets to get different Order 66. So you can literally stay on the same target the entire match. The only issue is that without voluntary Vanguard, Malik's damage is going to be, he's going to be taking more damage. So what I realized halfway in the battle is, yeah, you can keep this on full auto basic, but there are opportunities and times where Malik gets taken pretty low, where you might want to just take out some of the side characters if, I didn't realize this until later on. But this is full auto basic. If your Malik is getting low, like as you can see here, he's getting hit pretty low. We do have the heal over times from Wat Tambor to help, as well as the health tech that is going to help him recover health after every enemy turn. But you're going to see, at one point, I take it off of full auto because I want to get rid of Kanan and get rid of Sabine. At one point, we lose almost all our characters towards the end, but that's just because I didn't have that much survivability on the team. But there, I take it off of auto again, I kill Kanan, now I'm going for Sabine, because she's starting to ramp up that armor shred, and she's starting to hurt my guys pretty hard. But at this point, this battle is literally full auto. You just have to attack the same target 3 times with CX2. That is it. So it doesn't matter if there's 1 enemy remaining, if there's 4 enemies remaining. As long as you're targeting the same character 3 times in a row, or throughout the whole full auto basic, you're going to land that Order 66. So as you can see here, I'm going to let this play out. as you can see, Sabine is getting Malik really low. We lost Wat Tambor. No more heal over time. I should have killed Sabine there, but Chopper had taunt, but it does not matter. I could have played this way better. I'm just trying to show you the worst case scenario. But what I'm going to recommend for you is that if you're facing a Phoenix node, just try to get rid of Sabine right away, because her armor shreds could potentially be a problem, because Malik is going to get hit pretty low. But I'm going to let this play out to the end, because I want you guys to see the Order 66 feat. And Malik does eventually go down, because Sabine is just Machine Gun Kelly out here. Very difficult. But yeah, and at this point, I just put it on auto again, because I'm trying to win the battle as well. I think I ran out of time, but Order 66 is being applied every, 15-20 seconds, because we're taking that many turns. CCX2, because of the weapon tech, just spamming those turns. Very easy, not hard at all. I do run out of time, but as you can see here, we're going to pause it. Attempt to inflict Order 66 15 times. One and done, nice and easy. You don't need a full clone Darkside team, just need CX2 and his Zeta. So that is Order 66, guys. Let's move on to Riposte. So Riposte time, and like I said earlier, the node you're going to want to go for is the Bo-Katan mini boss node. That's the best way to spam it, because you can actually stun lock and control the team with the team I'm about to show you, and it's a 10-minute battle. So just in case you run out of time, you have a whole 10 minutes to do it. You don't need it, but it's still possible. So the team comp is going to be the OG Bad Batch. All of the OG Bad Batch members besides one. You're swapping out OG Omega with New Omega, because New Omega can apply an AoE riposte to your Bad Batch team. So we're going to go ahead and play the battle. The beginning is the most dicey. You got to make sure you survive. You want to try to make sure your Echo is fast. So here, Echo is able to outspeed them. There, I'm able to get the stun lock on only 3. So it was a little risky. There's riposte right there. I can't pass the turn to Omega because she's not an OG Bad Batch member. But I'm trying to just gain as many buffs as I can. Try to see if I can survive this opening onslaught. So to see how Bo does that there. Now, what I'm going to recommend is that only use Wrecker's AoE in the beginning, because you do not want to get them low enough to kill them. You want to stall this battle out. When you give your team defense up with Wrecker's AoE, their damage is going to go through the roof, and you don't want to kill them. So you're trying to stall it out. But the Ruthless Swiftness here really helps out with the turn meter. So there, every single time, you probably missed that. When Omega's second special is on cooldown, you're going to use her middle special on herself to lower her cooldowns even more, so she can go back-to-back with AoEs. So here you're going to see, I keep passing the turn to Echo. I'm trying to see if I can get that daze up. They have not targeted my Omega yet. She can literally be low gear, because if you get the speed right on your other characters, you're fine. You see how they're getting a little bit low? I was like, okay, maybe I don't use the AoE from Wrecker. So now I'm trying to just target single target enemies. There, that's another 5 riposte. Do another AoE daze. Pass the turn back to Echo. Do the butt basic. Keep stunning Bo. You don't want her to cleanse. You could probably keep stun IG as well. But this is the strategy. You don't need a full new Bad Batch team. All you need is one. I go for a stun there. Trying to stun lock. More riposte. Do a basic. Pass to Echo. More AoE daze. You're just pretty much doing a turn meter loop, because here you keep triggering the Ruthless Swiftness when they go below 100% health. So you're just literally getting so much turn meter. AoE day, AoE riposte, AoE daze, basic. Don't need to stun there. Target herself, lowering her cooldowns. That's the strategy. It's such a simple little feat that you don't need to worry about any crazy cheese like this. But this is a very easy battle. OG Bad Batch, I've been in the game for a really long time. There's a Lightspeed bundle for them as well. So, and they have a Marauder. So if you guys don't have them up and running, I highly recommend getting Bad Batch up and running. You can easily do this. I'll be able to do this on my free-to-play account, actually. If I get to Sector 5, and this is a feat for Sector 5 on easy or normal, I can actually do this because I have the OG Bad Batch at a certain gear level, and Omega, who's very low gear. I could still pull this off. So, I just wanted to show you this battle. Riposte 40 times in one battle. I do end up losing it. She ends up 1v5ing at the end because I just let it stall out a little too long, and I misplay. But as you can see here, I just want to show you the end of the feat. She ends up 1v5ing. Whoops. Here, gain riposte 40 times. Nice and easy, one and done. Not hard at all. You don't have to worry about doing this for the whole course of the Conquest or multiple different battles. One and done, guys. Now, I want to show you ability block 60 times in one battle. Okay, ability block 60 times, one battle, same node, Bo-Katan Mandalore mini boss. Super easy to cheese, same data disk. Ruthless Swiftness is going to create this like weird turn meter loop with you. So it's JML, Old Ben, Bastila Shan, Mace, and Jedi Knight Luke. Jedi Master Luke has an AoE ability block, Old Ben has an AoE ability block, Bastila Sean's basic, and Mace's basic apply ability block, and Luke is there for the stun control. So here, we're going to play this on 2x speed. This is pretty self-explanatory. They have enough defense to survive all these big hits, so that's an AoE ability block right there. That's 10. Keep spamming basics on the other characters. You're just going to quickly ramp this up. As long as you don't kill them, it's just very simple to get this down in one battle. They get so much defense from their passive that keep calling Mace to assist, and at one point, they get too low, keep switching targets. They're going to, fall below 100% health, but you're absolutely fine. Another AoE ability block. You pretty much want to control Bo-Katan, keep everyone ability blocked so there's no cleansing, so it really works out for you. Mace Windu has a really awesome basic ability where he's going to always ability block. I hit a Shatter Point target because I can. And then once you get to Jedi Master Luke's ultimate, he's going to have a 2-turn 5 ability block AoE. So really good. So I will play this out to the end. I'm going to show you really quick. I go into ultimate form. That's all these spamming of these AoEs. Really not hard at all. So here, I know I have enough. I'm going to go end the battle, and I'm going to try to see if I can time it. There you go. Attempt to inflict ability block 60 times in one battle. Very easy, so you can just focus on going through the rest of the conquest with not worrying about stupid feats. So the last one we got to talk about is the pirates, and going to be kind of annoying because you need 3 of them, and a lot of them are brand new. But I'm going to show you what to do with all the existing pirates. So for the existing pirates, I decided to throw in Rey and Ben Solo with Hondo, Nest, and Sana. Yes, Hondo is a neutral character. It throws off Ben Solo's unique with all light side characters, but does not really matter. As long as you get the win, it's a-okay. So don't need to worry about it. If you have old Ben, or if you have Ben, Solo, and Rey, just slot them in there. You can keep 2 of the pirates pretty much safe. I chose a Rex node. Takes a little bit of time, but you could still pull off the victory. If you guys have other combinations, like if you have Ahsoka with Ezra, or if you have Kylo Ren with Darkside Rey, you could throw in 2 other GLs like that. I just thought Rey and Ben would be the best for survivability for the other 2 pirates. It's pretty much, it could be ugly. If you have a full pirate team up and running, go right ahead. I'm sure you can find a node you could cheese, but not a lot of the players are going to have the pirates up and running. So I just wanted to showcase a quick and easy little team that you could use for the 3 pirates. Hondo, Sano, and Empress Nest are all considered pirates. So I just wanted to show you that really quick. Like I said, you could use other GLs like that, but that's my recommendation for you guys. So I really hope this helped you. This one's a little bit tricky, Sector 5, and Sector 5 is the most important sector for key cards. So please, 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 if this helped you, leave a like in the video, leave all your comments in the comment section down below, and for more content, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X, and I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.